It was a normal Sunday. My husband and I had a lovely day out. Got home and the phone rang at about 10 o'clock in the evening, and it was Spalding police station. And they asked me to go up to Spalding police station. Wouldn't say why. 20-minute drive. We arrived there. We're taken into a little room where my father was there. And Dad just looked up at me and said, "There's been a fire at home and your mum's dead." The next morning we had a phone call from the police. They needed to come over and talk with us. They came over and they told us that obviously there had been a fire at the house. My mum had died in that fire. That there wouldn't be any formal identification of mum because of the intensity of the fire. You can't put a cost on a life. You could go to the supermarkets and buy your cigarettes. Don't buy them from Joe Bloggs in a pub. Don't go to the shops around the area that you know are illegally selling them from under the counter. Don't buy them on the internet. Just buy the legitimate brands.
So people might think they're getting a bargain by buying illegal cigarettes, but actually they're totally unregulated and don't contain the really important health warnings on them. So in terms of they're not product safety tested, they don't have the important safety bumps within them that would actually make them self-extinguish. They also don't pay the important duty tax and are often sold to underage people.
Ideally, we'd ask people not to smoke in their own properties. If you can quit smoking, that's the safest thing you can do. That takes that risk out of your property altogether. If you are going to smoke, try and smoke outside, away from the property. And if you do that, make sure you put it out and make sure it is out when you extinguish it.